Hi, my name is Hannah.
My name's Richard.
My name is Eric Mosley.
Michaela Peterson.
My name is Elizabeth Mulroy. Next year I'm going to be going to Kenya.
I'm going to Finland.
I'm going to Iceland.
I am going to Uganda.
I'm going to be going to Nepal. The reason that I chose Nepal, I'm really interested in Asian culture, just in general. I'm a climber. I like to climb. I like the mountains. I think that, the Himalayas are beautiful. I just like mountains in general, landscapes, beautiful landscapes in Nepal.
I'm going to Finland because my mom was actually born in Finland, so I have a bunch of family members over there, and I've never been. I've always wanted to go, and I've always had a passion for volunteering and helping others, so I figured I'd combine the two, learn about my culture, and do as much help as I can while I'm over there.
I chose to go to an African country because I've always been extremely interested in African culture, and when I was little, I was all into archaeology, and just every great civilization seems to originate in Africa, so that's where I wanted to go when I started my travels.
I decided to go to Uganda because I was looking at a bunch of the different countries that they have, and just Africa just really sounded cool because it's just, different. And I figure if I'm going to go on an adventure, might as well kind of be a bigger one.
I think I'm most looking forward to just breaking every barrier that I've subconsciously built up, shattering every expectation I have, and busting out of the bubble that I've grown up in and experiencing a completely new world.
I'm looking forward to learning a lot about the culture, like I said, and also learning about myself, because I feel like I haven't been exposed to that half of me yet, so I'm looking forward to trying new things and experiencing as much as I can while I'm over there.
I'm really looking forward to the odd daylight hours because I'll go there having fairly normal daylight hours, and by the middle of my trip around December, there will be like 2 hours of daylight.
I am really looking forward to just experiencing the culture and learning and a new lifestyle, living with different people, meeting different people. I'm really looking forward to learning.
I am looking forward to, number one, not having to work like 12 to 14 hours every day, all day long. I've been working a lot, like way too much. I understand that I'm going to be working, but it'll be good to work in a different capacity than what I'm used to. I feel like it'll be good to sit back, and be able to take things in as opposed to exerting myself all the time.
I guess it's the fear of the unknown, because I don't know what's going to come out of this experience, but I do know that it's going to be positive. It's a learning experience, regardless of what I'm doing. So
Differences in views, because growing up in California, I've grown up very liberal, and I'm just, I've been raised in a culture where everybody's very accepting and tolerant of each other, and I think probably one of the things that I'm most nervous about is going to a place where everybody's very conservative and accepting that that's part of the culture and not trying to change it, and just keeping who I am inside and finding love still, even through the differences.
I'm a little bit nervous about, leaving home and stuff. I haven't ever been away from home this long before. I'm going to be gone for over 6 months. So I'm a little bit nervous about that, but I know that, I'll make new friends and, meet new people, make kind of a new little family.
I'm probably most nervous about being away from everything I know for so long because I've never done that before. I'm anticipating probably a lot of loneliness at some point. So I imagine the feeling of isolation is even more in another country. But because I'm expecting that feeling of isolation, it might not be so bad.
Yeah, I'm very nervous. I've used the word terrified a couple of times in the past few weeks. It's, I'm being honest, So this decision to go do this is more than just a decision to go and volunteer for a year. This is kind of the beginning of a new chapter in my life for me. I've never left the United States before other than going to Cancun, Mexico when I was 12. So I'm a little bit afraid of, just the basic stuff, I guess, that you encounter when you travel is like culture shock and not knowing what I'm doing and maybe possibly not being able to communicate with people. I'm a little bit afraid also of flying into Kathmandu because I understand that it's a dangerous airport to fly into.
I really wanted to go to Kenya because I wanted to learn Swahili, and also because United Planet, what's nice about it is that you get to meet people from all over the world. It's really a United Planet, not just, United America going to help everybody else. There's a nice globality to it, so that's what I was really looking forward to with United Planet.
I was researching different programs, and then I found this program, and I was reading some of the different stories of people who have gone with United Planet, and it just sounded just really perfect and good length of time. And
I went with United Planet because it was a program that was easy to access. It's a difficult process applying for your visa and stuff, but that was the most difficult part of the process, and the rest was pretty easy. It's straightforward to apply, and it's not as expensive as some other programs.
I went with United Planet because they are a well-known and reputable organization. I did a little bit of research, particularly on organizations that place volunteers in Nepal. So I did a lot of research, and I came to the conclusion that United Planet was the most respected or the most well-known organization.
I decided to go with United Planet. I heard about it through my high school counselor, actually, and I did a lot of research on a whole bunch of different places, but United Planet was the only one that had Finland. So, and I talked to them, they were super nice about it, and it just kind of worked out perfectly. I did 1 year of college, and I still didn't know what I wanted to do. I tried a whole bunch of different classes, and I still couldn't figure it out, and I figured might as well do something productive and still learn something about myself, and hopefully through that I can figure out what I want to do.
I've kind of been looking for an adventure, to go on, and I really just like getting to know people. I like helping people. I like spending time with people, learning about, their different things, and I just really wanted to do something with this gap year in between college and high school that would be helping other people and be putting myself to use and learning new things.
I'll be going there because I wanted to have some time where I could grow personally and become more mature and learn what it feels like to live on my own before I go to college. I didn't want to deal with having to learn how to live on my own and how that'll feel like while I also had all the pressures of study.
It's kind of maybe about the purity of the work to me. I work with kids because I like doing it, The work that I do now is I work in special education, so I work with kids primarily with emotional disorders, autism, and just, various other mental health issues.
I think that every human is part of a community of the world, and we all kind of owe the world our little 2 cents. This is what I'm doing to say thank you for the life I have.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.